Hey friends, I'm a little overdressed, but that's because I just got home from work and I really wanted to record where we're at right now on the raised beds. It looks pretty incredible. I actually did have to hire somebody because it was just gonna be too much work, and looking at the deadline, my own personal deadline, I wasn't gonna meet it. I really want to start planting in August for the fall. It was gonna take me too long to do it all by myself with some partial help of the rest of the family. So we're getting it done. I'm actually using Meadows and Gardens, who did our landscaping at the front of the house. They are helping me build the raised beds, and we're working on irrigation. Let me show you. Here we are. The wood raised beds are pretty much done. There's a couple of things we need to fix and some adjustments on leveling, but other than that, it's coming together. So this is gonna be our entrance. If you go back to the video where I talk about the design, this is gonna be the view to the fountain. So we're gonna have a fountain in the center over there. I'm really excited about these two raised beds because I'm going to be able to show you what you can grow in a 4x4 space, because that's pretty much what these two beds are. Coming back over here, we only found 2 lines there, and I believe one of them is going to the current fountain I have. You can see the difference in the soil and how much clay we had to add. It's actually a mix of clay and sand, just so that it compacts really well. So let's keep on walking. There's a lot of strings here. I've cut myself with the string actually. It's pretty tight. But if we come over here, you can see how the plan is that I'm going to have the irrigation come over on the corner and then run a line across, and then the drip tape along this way. Over here, I believe the fountain, which I don't know what I'll put here, but it's going to be a little bit tall. I have a 6x6 area here, and I'm probably going to put some flowers around it, and then I'll add something in each one of these corners, like a sitting area, maybe like a swing or something that can stay a little bit short, that doesn't block or give some shade to things in the back. Because this is going to be a 6x6 square, each one of its directions is also 6 feet wide. So if you're at that corner, you can see straight across all the way down, and it's going to be the same width. Same if I turn over on this side. The original plan was that I was going to have an arbor entrance with the fence, but I haven't decided on the fence yet. You'll have to stay tuned to see what I end up doing after all. Some of you gave me some really good ideas, so I really appreciate your comments. Comment below if you see something that you think I should do better, or any suggestions. I'll take them all. I love some of the comments that I got, things that I wouldn't have even considered. So please keep doing that. I love to hear from you. Right now we are working on the irrigation, so we're gonna get that set up. I am getting my irrigation supplies. I also have the fabric that I'm going to use to outline the inside of the beds to protect that wood. And then we actually got a paint gun, and we are going to continue to paint them. Some are painted, some are not, but we will paint them, and hopefully that becomes a lot easier now that they're set here and we have a spray gun. I think that's going to be the way to go. So I want to give you another look over here at the plan for the irrigation. Like here, I need to let them know that we need to be right here in the corner, so they're a little bit off there. But this is going to be the short side on these L-shaped beds. Then there's going to be another side with irrigation coming from probably there and over here. We do have supports on each one of the beds, and we have staked them down. Here's a better view. Coming over on the corner, this is how all the corners are going to be. I am going to remove some of that clay out of the beds so that we have good soil for the in-ground veggies. I really don't know what we're gonna do here first, but I do know that it's gonna be a lot of the big veggies. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3 corners just like that. And then here we're gonna have triangle shaped. So it's gonna be the same 4-foot walkway here, and then I'm gonna do a triangle with the rock that I have. And the idea is that when you walk in, that's gonna be all of the flowering annuals, and you have a really nice floral walkway. Depending on what I do here on the sides, I'm also going to, at some point, put a lot of perennials on the perimeter of the square and on the entrance. This is gonna have an arbor. And then I'm debating on what to put here. Either it's gonna be stepstones, or if we get what we really want, it's going to be a little bridge, because we do have a slight slope here. And I think a bridge would really add to the entrance. That fountain, it has not been taken care of. I have not cleaned it like I used to clean the other one at the other house, but I think we're going to remove that one and just focus on the one that's going to be in the center over there. Since this area gets a lot of sun, I think I'm gonna add a lot more growing space here in the future. And then back over here where the well is at, we are gonna tap into one of these lines. I believe that is the sprinkler line, since it's got electricity right next to it. So hopefully we find the one that used to be the previous sprinkler system, and then we can utilize that one line for the 4 zones that we are dedicating to this side. And talking about it, it just turned on. So I was gonna show you inside what we have. But for reference, go back to my original house tour and I show you what it looks like inside. We've almost found out where each one of the main lines goes to. We have 4. We knew the first one was going to our home. We found out the other one was going to the coop. I think the other one is going to the greenhouse, which I haven't figured that one out yet. And then the last one was for the sprinkler system. So we're getting there. There's gonna be a lot of trials and errors, but we're gonna get it done. And I'm gonna show you everything that I learned. So at some point, when you decide to do this too, because I highly encourage you to do it, you have someone that you can reference to that's been through some of it and hopefully helps you out. And I know a lot of you have asked if we will do an aerial view. Yes, we do have a friend of ours that has a drone that's going to take pictures of what it looks like once it's complete. It's probably gonna be mid-August. We have a vacation planned in August that I'm super excited for. So that is my deadline, is to get all this ready for our vacation time. So when I come back, it's just planting away. So stay tuned for that. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.